Hi there. Thank you to anybody who saw my recent video. If you have not seen it, for context, it is called Exposed Grooming Networks, Teen Sex Trafficking, Police Corruption, and the Failing Systems of Vienna, Austria. Wien, Austria. Now, I said that I was going to upload a video about the police in Vienna and police corruption. This is not that video. I'm going to write a script for that video because I don't want my emotions to dictate where the conversation goes. I want to provide only the salient information. However, I just thought I'd post a video today just to address a few things. So everything I claimed in that video, if you read the description, it is true, and it can be corroborated through empirical evidence. Now, claiming police corruption among the Viennese police force is obviously very serious. It's a very serious accusation. It could land me in a lot of trouble legally. However, I'm really not concerned about legal consequences because everything that I say is true, and I know it to be true, and I have the evidence to confirm this. Now, there's two options. This is either police incompetence, either these guys are absolute morons, or this is corruption of the highest order. But either way, it's the same result. This was serious misconduct, and this is not how the police should be operating. This is not correct procedure. Now, I've not disclosed yet what happened to me, but it was wrong. Fundamentally wrong on so many levels. It was absolutely disturbing. Personally, I lean towards corruption. And again, even if it's not corruption, I don't care about claiming that it's corruption, because the evidence that I have actually does support this theory. So either way, I don't care anymore. After everything that I've been through, I really don't care. Now, I mentioned that my life had been threatened multiple times. My life has genuinely been in danger. Now, I'm going to be returning to Vienna in the following month because I've not exhausted all channels. I don't know what's going to happen to me. Fortunately, the Austrian authorities, they do not know that I'm going to be in the country. They do not know when, where, or how I'm going to enter the country. But I'm going to be there. Now, if anything happens to me, if I disappear, you'll know what's happened. It's as simple as that. But I just really hope that people don't think I'm crazy. For over a year, I've been subjected to gaslighting, a reality inversion. People have tried to make me believe that I'm crazy, but I'm not. I'm a logician, I'm a rational person, I'm very grounded and stable. Basically, all I'm concerned with is resolution and logic. And I know what I've seen, and I have all the evidence to support it. Hopefully my previous video was accessible. This is a very serious issue. It's not just that I'm trying to expose systemic grooming, organized criminality, regarding grooming and sex trafficking. There's also a movement of controlled substances. But also, there's the police, the KGH, child protection, the educational system. All these domains are failing. And none of them are communicating. And they're intentionally doing this. I know that they're intentionally doing this, and I have the evidence to prove that they're intentionally doing this. Now, I'm not going to disappear. The police try to make me disappear, but I'm not going to disappear, and this problem is not going to go away. Now, to them, I'm the problem. If they can remove me, then it's not going to snowball, and they don't have to use their resources to investigate and ultimately, to address failings. There's no need for internal reviews. All of these systems don't have to be held accountable. The school is adjacent to the bar, which is functioning as a grooming pipeline. Now, it's happened to my girlfriend, but also it's going to happen to other girls. But the school, it's okay that you can send your students on international trips to Italy, Malta, Bratislava, that you can throw Americanized proms for them. Oh, look how great we are as a school. But ultimately, you're failing at one of the most basic prerequisites, safeguarding. And I have so much evidence of things that have occurred at this school that they're fucked. They're fucked. I mean, something I didn't mention in my previous video is that my girlfriend, one of the victims, even at the school prom, security guard, 58, 59, 60 years of age, yeah, she engaged with him sexually. This is a security guard at the school, at a school prom. And this was allowed to happen. So, the school is culpable for so many failings. The police, I have them bent over a barrel. What I've seen, I don't know if they think I'm stupid and that they dismiss me, they'll never hear from me again. It's the exact opposite. The way they handled me, I know that it was corrupt as fuck. Child Protective Services, the KJH, no communication. The school was actually alerted to what was going on. This should have triggered Section 32 and also Section 78 under Austrian law, which is basically KJH involvement, but also police involvement. Never happened. You know, the girl, months later, is still roaming free, still entrenched within this environment. Nobody's doing anything. It's like a whole little ecosystem. It's in the 22nd district of Vienna. And this is where the school is located. It's where the grooming pipeline, the bar, which is a centralized hub of human trafficking. It's where everything's located. It's where the girls are taken on shopping sprees. The girls' families, obviously, they all reside here. And it's like this little ecosystem in the north of Vienna where everything is absolutely fucked. But everyone, is just protecting each other, looking the other way. This is how everything's sustained. And I, unfortunately, walked into this environment, didn't realise it was happening for a very long time because it was also normalised. Once I began to step back with clarity, and I can observe it as an outsider, it's when I began to realise just how fucked this place is. And how fundamentally wrong literally everything is. It's basically like a closed-loop system. Everything is amplifying everything else. You know, all of my girlfriend's issues, all of the exploitation, everything is amplifying it. You know, the social domain, educational domain, domestic domain, everything is failing her, but not just failing her, amplifying it. And so yeah, I just really want to thank anybody who listened to the previous video. It's probably not many people, but at least if it's one or two, that's all that matters. There's somebody who knows what's going on. If I disappear, you know why. And yeah, I will return soon with a very detailed script about the police in Vienna and why they're either incompetent or corrupt. Either way, it does not matter. There needs to be serious reforms. Oh, and actually, I have been very cautious over the past several months regarding disclosing of names of victims, locations, the school, etc. But at this point, because the systems have just failed completely and because the police are actually corrupt as fuck and they're facilitating what's happening, I'm just going to reveal where this is happening, and also because my legal defense is airtight. So I don't care anymore. So this is happening in a district of Vienna, 22. Bezirk, the 22nd district, Rennbahnweg. The school is AHS Theodor Kramer, and the bar, the centralized hub of the larger systemic grooming operation and the sex trafficking between Austria and Serbia, is the saloon bar, and this is in the 22nd district also. The school is adjacent to the bar, and everything is happening in that district. The shopping sprees that the girls are taken up on, the hotels, all the sex, the private apartments, everything is happening in that district of Vienna. It's the 22nd district. The saloon bar, AHS Theodor Kramer, is the school that's feeding this bar with vulnerable young female victims. This is all true. I have empirical evidence to confirm or verify everything. Thank you for listening.